welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Rhonda, better known as Hot Mess Momma MD, and on today's video, it's another edition of, is it a dupe or just a waste of money? On today's video, we are going to be testing out, trying out, and achieving this look right here using the CColor Cosmetics Unisex 2 palette. Now, it may look familiar to some, and if it does, are you guessing the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette right here? It does retail for $45, where the Unisex 2 palette does retail for $14.99. Now, like I said, I will be doing this look right here, so you guys know what time it is. It's time to guess which side is which. Can you tell? Probably not. My camera doesn't like to zoom in or focus. This is a time in the video where you pause it, take a wild guess, which side do you think is which, and then come back and tell me whether or not y'all were right. So if you are interested to see whether or not the CColor Cosmetics Unisex 2 palette for $14.99 is a dupe for the Beauty Killer by Jeffree Star palette, which retails for $45. And by the way, if you're a Jeffree Star fan, calm down. This is not a fake. This is only a dupe video. So we're just trying to save money. So it's okay. But if you want to see whether or not this palette is a dupe for this palette, then let's go ahead and get started. Sorry to anyone wearing earbuds. I apologize. Okay guys, so here are all of the swatches from both palettes. Now I will tell you guys, the Unisex 2 by CColor Cosmetics is on the bottom, and on top is all of the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer swatches. So as you can see, some of the swatches, like for this one in particular, oh, ignore, I still have not done my nails, guys. I'm sorry, we're still renovating. But anyway, this is the Jeffree Star swatch. This is the CColor Cosmetics swatch. You guys can see that they are off just a smidge, I feel like, honestly, the CColor Cosmetics one swatched better here. And this one is off just a little bit, and look at this. I found this to be absolutely amazing. This is a CColor Cosmetics swatch. This is a Jeffree Star, and this one definitely did not swatch as well as this one. I think these are pretty close and identical, and I felt like the pink was definitely more pigmented in the CColor Cosmetics, and here are the rest of the swatches over here. Same with this black shade, a bit more pigmented swatch-wise as far as the swatches went. Definitely swatched, definitely more pigmented. How many times can I say definitely? I don't know. Let's see. Early in the morning. And then this is off maybe just a tiny bit. Okay, so let's go in and start comparing the actual palettes, guys. Okay, so before I get into actually comparing both of these palettes and everything, I do want to just touch base. I had a lot of people kind of freak out over this palette right here when I did Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money up against the CColor Cosmetic Dope palette. I want you guys to know, when you come to my channel and I am doing dupe videos, that's 100% what I'm doing. I am not picking up fake palettes that are claiming to be the high-end palette. That is the difference between a dupe palette and a fake palette. A fake palette 100% is claiming to be that high-end palette. They are using the originator's, or whatever you want to call its name. They are using like where it's from. They are using the price tag a lot of the times on it, or sometimes they'll knock it down 10 to 15 bucks or what have you. A lot of people said, oh my gosh, you're using two fake palettes because you got this off of POSHMARK. Y'all, I 100% guarantee you this is a real nudie patootie palette from Laura Lee, Los Angeles. Everything is on here just like she shows in her video how to tell a difference between a fake and a real. Now, with that being said, when we are talking about Bad Habits, Okaland, CColor Cosmetics, Face Candy, not one of those brands that I just named to you are claiming to be that high-end product. That is why I stress you will not see a fake product on my channel. Fake product. Forgot to get that T out there. On my channel. I don't believe in fake products. You don't know the ingredients in those fake products. You don't know what you're putting on your eye, and you don't know where they're from. I mean, if you guys have you know, seen the news here not even that long ago, feces were found in fake products. Now the difference again that I want to stress to you guys, when I am testing out, checking out, reviewing everything, when it comes to a dupe product, you have the list of ingredients on the back of these products. I will not, I want to repeat, I will not test out a product on my channel or tell you guys about a product if I can't find the ingredients to that product. So just please know that when I am doing these, is it a dupe or just a waste of money, or dupe in the dupe videos, or just a dupe video in general, I am giving you, talking about 100% legitimate, real products, not fake. I don't believe in fakes. Now, another thing I want to touch on is some people don't believe in dupes, and that's totally okay. And if that's the case, you don't want to probably be watching any of my videos, because I want my channel to be a channel where people can come to learn about other products and to see about potentially saving money. And if you don't want to save money, if you don't believe in dupe products or anything in that whole spectrum, again, my channel is not going to be for you. The reason I am so passionate about dupes is I was once in a situation many years ago where I could not afford high-end products. I could not afford $45 palettes, and I would have loved to be able to find a palette for $11.99 or $14.99. So being a single mom of 3 kids years ago, that just was not something that I could have ever even dreamed about being able to afford. So for me, I know where my roots are, I know where I came from, and I don't want to forget that. Even though I'm very, very blessed and thankful that today I can afford these high-end products, I don't forget that I couldn't before. So that is why I love to be able to come back to you guys and show you guys, hey, here's a product that if you are interested in these high-end products, I found something very comparable. So now that I got that off my chest, I didn't want to wait until the end of the video, because I know not everybody waits till the end of the video to hear what I have to say about that. So I really just wanted to get that off my chest. I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that there's a difference between a fake, there's a difference between a dupe, and I will not have fakes on my channel whatsoever. I don't support fakes, and dupes to me mean a lot because, like I said, back in 2007, as a single mom of 3 children, I couldn't afford jack crap, 100%. And I busted my booty to be able to afford what I can afford today. And that is why I want to show you guys affordable options if you are in a situation that I found myself in back in 2007. So, if that seemed mean, if that seemed grumpy, I do have PMS, so, you know, there's that, guys. And the fact that nothing irks me more than when people troll my comments and telling me that I'm using fake products or they don't believe in dupes. That's 100% okay. Y'all, we are all entitled to our own opinions, but please do not get into my comment section and try and take away the whole reason, the whole purpose of why I started my channel, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do a side-by-side on that little happy, peppy note. Sorry, guys. But look, for single moms out there, God bless you. The struggle is real. I understand that, and I want you guys to know my heart goes out to you, because I know 100% what it feels like. I know 100% what it feels like when you want that, you know, $45, $50, $60 palette because you see your best friend using it and it's so pretty, and you're like, one day. Well, you know what? You may not have to wait until that one day, because I found you a palette for $11.99 that is very, very comparable. So this is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. This is the CColor Cosmetics Unisex 2 palette, and here they are side by side. This is what they look like side by side of each other. You guys can tell they're set up just the same, and as far as the colors goes, the colors look very, very similar. The only big difference that I did notice is this color right here, which I showed you guys in the swatches. So I'm going to go ahead and start the application process for you guys. If you are new to is it a dupe or just a waste of money, the way I do this is one side has the expensive palette, the other side has the more affordable palette. I use the exact same brushes, however in between I do clean them. I use my JCat Beauty, this is like a little brush cleaner doohickey, and I also have a washcloth with me. So I actually like double clean. I wipe off on here on the wash rag, and then right here in this. So everything is clean, nothing's like cross-contaminated or anything. So just want to go ahead and put that out there because I know you guys have been asking and sometimes I just forget. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I will probably have to fast forward through this a little bit because the flooring is going to start and it's going to get loud and obnoxious. So just know I'm not purposely fast forwarding and not talking to you guys intentionally. It's just because the floor is getting installed and it's a lot of banging and crashing around up in here. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so right off the bat, I just used 2 shades out of each palette, and you can see there is just a little bit of a color difference on the Jeffree Star side versus the CColor side. The Jeffree Star side, this shade right here was a little bit more, I don't even want to say pigmented, it's just the undertone is a little bit different. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do my lashes and my liner, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back with my liner and my lashes. As always, everything will be listed and linked down below in the description box for you all, as well as, or right down to the eyeshadow palettes for you guys. So let me go ahead. I want to just, before the noise starts, I want to talk about each of the palettes, the pros, the cons, all of that good stuff. Let me go ahead and zip you guys in so you guys can see the final look, and then we will get into the whole discussion. Okay, so like you guys saw, on this side is the Beauty Killer Jeffree Star palette. On this side is the CColor Cosmetics Unisex 2 palette. And I think overall we did create a very, very comparable look with using both of these palettes. I don't think that you're going to know that I have 2 different palettes on my eyes. There's a little bit of a difference here and there in some of the shades, but overall I don't think it's like crazy noticeable. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys out, and we're going to go ahead and chit chat about it. Okay guys, so like I said, this CColor Cosmetics Unisex 2 palette does retail for $14.99. Now they actually have 3 other palettes. I dropped one. Now on their website, and I want to explain the website again to you guys. On the website, if you go to CColorCosmetics.com, you can choose from, you know, a little drop down and all their different eyeshadow palettes. They have Unisex 1, 2, and 3. I have no idea what Unisex 1 is a dupe for. Unisex 3 is a dupe for the Androgyny palette. Now I did actually do a dedicated video on this particular palette. Is it a dupe or just a waste of money? Doing this up against the Androgyny palette, and I did pretty much, I think that this was a great comparable dupe. I kind of was leaning more towards the Jeffree Star eyeshadows on that particular on that particular video. However, playing around with the Unisex 2 palette up against the Beauty Killer, again, let me give the disclaimer that this palette right here really is just not my jam as far as color goes. I think they're beautiful colors. They're just not something that I gravitate to often at all. I'm more of a neutral, boring, you know, 40-year-old, whatever. But occasionally I will play in some color. And I think overall, like I said, the look that we did create did come out very close and comparable. I think that this, right now, I do feel like this is definitely a good comparable dupe with the shades that I did use today. And I will come back and do another look with this palette, just like I told you guys I would with this Unisex 3 palette. Again, it retails for $14.99, where this one does retail for $45. Now, I'm not getting into the love-hate relationship that everybody has with Jeffree Star. That is not what I bring to my channel. I am literally going off of whether or not this palette formula is a good dupe or these colors are a good dupe for the Beauty Killer palette, all Jeffree Star aside. So everybody who either loves him, hates him, let's keep it clean in the comments, just because I found that I had a lot of uncomfortable comments when I did the androgyny dupe video. So anyways, as far as the Jeffree Star palette goes, I did feel like there was some kick up in here. You guys know I don't mind kick up whatsoever. I will say that I felt like, and I'm not going to say the name, we're just going to point. But I will say this particular shade in the Jeffree Star palette was definitely not as creamy in the Unisex 2 palette. I found that as far as this gold shade right here was actually gorgeous and beautiful, easy to work with, easy to build up on. I started off just using my Alamar brush. This is it a flat shader brush? I don't know. It's some Alamar brush I got in a Boxycharm, and it picked up the pigment very, very well, or the shadow very, very well. As far as the Beauty Killer palette, to get the most color payoff, I had to use my finger. Now, I didn't read what he said about his palette, so, you know, that's just me. I'm not a big reader as far as directions go. And the best payoff I got was by using my finger, where you guys saw in the Unisex palette, I did not have to do that. I will say in the Unisex 2 palette, there was some kick up and there was fallout. There was actually fallout with using both palettes. Again, I don't feel like it's the end of the world. I think overall both palettes did perform well, minus that gold shade that I used in the Beauty Killer palette. Again, I'm not saying that this is a bad palette, so please, all the little Star fans out there, simmer down, sit down, calm down. We're about saving money on this channel, okay? So with that being said, I definitely will tell you guys, I do think this Unisex 2 palette, I know it's a funny name, but I do say this is definitely, with the shades that I use, Hot Mess Mom approved. Like I said, I'm going to come back and do looks with both the Unisex 3 and the Unisex 2 palette. Sorry, I keep looking out my window to see if I have to get the door, but I don't yet, so we good. But I will come back and do a look with both of these palettes, just because I'm telling you guys that these are, you know, these palettes are Hot Mess Mom approved. Please do not feel like you have to run out and purchase them. I am trying to be wiser about what I suggest to you guys, and always I want to give the disclaimer that I'm not trying to spend your money. I'm just telling you what is good out there. So with that being said, I definitely enjoy the CColor Cosmetics formula, and I do feel that for $14.99, this is definitely a good comparable dupe to the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I don't think you're going to be upset, sad, bothered if you pick this palette up. Again, this is a dupe, not a fake. To those in the back, this is a dupe, not a fake. So just making sure I got that cleared up, because like I said, when I did my dope against the Nudie Patootie, I got a lot of so clearing that up. Anyways, before I end today's video, I want to make sure to give a Notification Squad a shout out. And don't forget, guys, I am starting what's called Goodie Bag Giveaway, which by the time this video goes up, this will have already been drawn to a winner and sent out. I have to pre-record. Between the construction we got going on and the fact that I work full-time and mom and all that good stuff, I'm a busy girl, so I have to pre-record for you guys. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to give a notification squad shout out. And if you want to be a part of the notification squad, it's super easy. Just make sure you're subscribed to my channel, which of course you want to be, because I pop up these little goodie bag giveaways every now and then, and you don't want to miss out on a nice little cutesy goodie bag. As well as, once you hit that notification bell, just leave a comment down below, hashtag notification squad, hashtag Team Hot Mess, for a chance at a shout out in a future video. Today's notification squad shout out does go to Nikki Jackson. Thank you so much, Nikki, for leaving a comment. And let's see, it was actually Friday's video that went up. It was a dupe video. I'm trying to just pick random videos to go back and give everybody a chance at a shout out. So anyways, thank you, Nikki, for leaving a comment in that video, having your notifications turned on, and being subscribed to my channel. I truly do appreciate it. And like I said, if you want to be a part of the notification squad, then just hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below, as well as make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on goodie bag giveaway. And I think that's about it, unless you are interested in some merch. And then if that's the case, check my link down below, as well as if you are interested in picking up the Unisex 2 palette by CColor Cosmetics. They were kind enough to give me a 10% off coupon code, which is HOTMESS10. That is an affiliate code, so if you are not interested in supporting me and a little bit of a commission, that's okay. I completely understand. Just don't use the code. But it will, if you do choose to use it, it will save you 10% off at checkout. And this, you go to CColorCosmetics.com. Then from there, you put it in your shopping bag, and it does direct you to the Amazon site. So before you hit proceed to checkout, or after you hit proceed to checkout, before you confirm that purchase, make sure to scroll all the way down where it'll show you like which credit card you're using, and it says like you can use a gift certificate or apply a code or promo code, whatever it may be. Put HOTMESS10 in that little section and you will save the 10%. So anyways, that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up so I know you want to see more of these Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money or Dupe in the Dupe videos. And until next time, my friends, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Bye. I'm getting way too high-pitched on that. Goodness.